Wine, original meaning versus lost meaning. The word wine in the Bible is one of the most misunderstood terms. Modern readers assume that every mention of wine refers to alcoholic fermented drink. But in Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic, the word was broader and often referred simply to the fruit of the vine, whether fresh or fermented. In Hebrew, the common word is yayin, a general word for wine that could mean fermented or unfermented, depending on context. Another word, tirosh, is translated new wine, and usually referred to freshly pressed grape juice, unfermented and still sweet. Proverbs 23:31 warns, "Look not upon the wine when it is red, when it gives its color in the cup." This speaks of fermentation, when the juice begins to bubble and intoxicate. That kind of wine was consistently warned against. In Greek, the word is oinos, again a broad word that could mean any juice of the grape. The Septuagint, Greek Old Testament, uses oinos to translate both yayin and tirosh, so context matters. When Jesus turned water into wine at Cana, John 2, the word is oinos, but nothing in the text requires it to be alcoholic. In fact, calling it the best wine fits perfectly with fresh, unfermented juice, pure, sweet, and undefiled. Jesus, who fulfilled the law, would not have provided what God had already warned his people not even to look at. In Aramaic, the spoken language of many Jews in Jesus' day, the term hamra was also broad, covering both grape juice and fermented drink. Early Jewish culture prized new wine for its sweetness and health benefits. When Paul told Timothy, "Drink no longer only water, but use a little wine for your stomach's sake," 1 Timothy 5:23, he was most likely speaking of unfermented wine. Ancient physicians recommended new wine mixed with water as a purifier and digestive aid. There is no evidence Paul encouraged Timothy toward intoxicating drink. The lost meaning is tragic. Modern theology often assumes Jesus and the apostles endorsed social drinking, opening the door for alcohol to creep into the church. Today, many pulpits are led by men struggling secretly with alcohol addiction, while others excuse moderation in something Scripture repeatedly warns against. The biblical truth is clear. Fermented drink brings mockery, sorrow, and destruction. Proverbs 21, 23, 29, 32. But the fruit of the vine, in its pure form, points to joy, blessing, and even the blood of Christ himself. Jesus' wine was never a stumbling block. It was life-giving, holy, and undefiled.